You know what's kind of wild? Some of the people who wanted the most, more money, more freedom, more creative success, are the exact people who never actually move. They're always about to start the business, about to post the video, about to launch that project. But months go by, sometimes even years, and nothing really changes. And it is not because they are lazy. It is not a discipline problem either. It is called perfectionism. And perfectionism is sneaky because on the surface it looks like a strength. We say things like, I just have really high standards, or I do not want to put out garbage. Sounds admirable, right? But underneath most perfectionism is just fear wearing a nice outfit. Fear of looking stupid, fear of falling in public, fear of putting something out there that does not instantly prove who you are. I'm talented, I'm smart, I'm legit. So instead of acting, we tweak, we refine, we keep telling ourselves, I'm almost ready. You are researching, you are outlining, you are building Notion dashboard with different colors. You have color coding your calendar so that you know what to do when. You may be watching yet another how to start video. And your brain is like, nice, we are doing stuff. You get the hit of feeling productive without the risk of actually being seen. But in reality, there is nothing going on. No feedback, no data from the real world, just preparation, which is cosplaying as progress. If any of this is making you slightly uncomfortable, that is probably a good sign because perfectionism feels safe, but it quietly kills momentum. And the longer you stay there, the heavier it gets. You start to think, if I haven't started by now, maybe I never will. Psychologically, perfectionism does a few really damaging things. First, it zooms your attention into details that do not matter. You're obsessing over fonts, B-roll transitions, the perfect upload time, instead of asking, is this even the right thing to be working on? Second, it keeps you looping the same safe skills. You polish what you're already good at instead of doing the awkward, uncomfortable reps that would genuinely move your level up. And third, this is the brutal one. It turns every mistake into a character judgment. You do not ask, what can I learn from this? You rather ask, what does this say about me? Now you are not just protecting a project, you're protecting your own image, your identity. And once your identity is on the line, hitting upload feels like standing in front of a firing squad. Here is what nobody wants to admit on social media. People who are truly great at what they do look messy while they're becoming great. Writers write awful first drafts. Comedians bomb on stage. Athletes lose a lot. Entrepreneurs ship ugly, embarrassing first versions. Scientists run experiment after experiment that does not work. From the outside, all you see is chaos. From the inside, what they see is information. Perfectionism tried to skip this phase completely because they want excellent without embarrassment. And that's exactly why they never break through. Think of skills like climbing a mountain. At the start, progress feels fast. Every step is an upgrade. You can literally feel yourself getting better. But higher you go, the steeper it gets. At some point you stall. And here is the part that messes with perfectionists. To keep going, you often have to go backwards. You try something new. Your performance dips. You feel clumsy again. Your work looks worse for a while. Perfectionism says, see, you're failing. But in reality, that is exactly how growth works. Sometimes the only way forward is down a different path. This is where experimentation absolutely destroys perfectionism. Perfection says, do nothing until it is flawless. Experimentation says, do something, then see what happens. Perfection wants certainty. Experimentation wants data. Perfection protects your ego. Experimentation builds your skill. And the irony is, the people who experiment are the ones who actually end up with higher quality work long term because they are not scared of short term mess. So if you recognize yourself in any of this, what do you actually do with it? A few shifts that sound simple but will fight you every day. Number one, start thinking in versions, not verdicts. Version 1 is supposed to be rough. It's not a final judgment, it's a data point. Second, separate you from output. A bad video, a bad launch, a bad result does not mean you're a bad creator or a bad entrepreneur. It just means you tried something and collected information. Third, optimize for momentum, not polish. Ask, what's the smallest, slightly uncomfortable action I can publish this week? And finally, treat mistakes as information, not evidence against you. Screenshot the failure, label what you learned, and move on. That alone can unlock years of stuck energy. And if you've been watching the rest of the series, it connects perfectly. Discomfort matters because growth rarely feels good at the start. Learning matters because you literally do not know what works yet. Perfectionism fights both. It wants safety, but growth demands exposure. You do not get both at the same time. So if there is one idea I want you to walk away with, it is this. Perfectionism isn't protecting your potential, it is hiding it. The people who build incredible things aren't the ones who waited until they were ready. They are the ones who moved early, failed in public, adjusted fast, and just keep going. So don't wait to be perfect. Hit publish, send that email that you've been waiting in your inbox for long. Launch the roughest version first. Move, learn, refine. That's how you progress actually, and that's how progress really happens. Thank you for listening, and I truly appreciate your time. If you liked watching this video, please do give a thumbs up and spread the message for others to follow. Thank you once again.